So this is the second video of 2.2, and this video we're going to get into looking at long division and what long division is and how to do it. So if we take this, what is the result of 6x cubed plus 25x squared plus 18x plus 14 divided by 2x plus 7? Okay, so this 2x plus 7 is going to go on the outside, and we're going to write our division like this, like you're used to for long division with numbers. So then what we're going to do is we're going to look at this first term and see what we need to multiply it by to get this first term. Okay, so what times 2x will give me 6x cubed? Okay, so what constant times 2 will give you 6? That's 3. What times x will give me x cubed? That's x squared. Okay, so you're only worried about this first term with this first term. Then you're going to multiply this times this. So we're going to do this 3x squared times this whole polynomial. Okay, so times that whole polynomial. So off to the side, let me just show you what that looks like, okay? Because you're going to do 3x squared times this. So you need to do the 3x squared times both. So 3x squared times 2x is 6x cubed. 3x squared times 7 is plus 21x squared. Line them up so your x cubes are under your x cubes and your x squareds are under your x squareds. Then this is critical. You're going to subtract here. So be very careful when you subtract that you actually subtract. So 6x cubed minus 6x cubed is 0. This should be 0 every time. If it's not, you did something wrong. Then 25x squared minus 21x squared is 4x squared. And then you carry down your next term. So now you're going to start over. Okay, and you're going to again look at this 2x and figure out how to multiply it to get 4x squared. So 2 times 2 to get the 4, x times x to get the x squared. Then you'll multiply the 2x times this whole term, binomial, so 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 7 is 14x. And then again, you'll subtract. Okay, so 4x squared minus 4x squared is 0. 18x minus 14x is 4x. Then carry down your 14 and start over. So what times 2x will give me 4x? So 2. And then multiply. So 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times 7 is 14. And then we'll subtract. And then we get 0 and 0. So what we actually find out is that 2x plus 7 divides evenly into this polynomial, so it is a factor. So this is a factor of that polynomial. So you could, if you were factoring it, you could write it like this. 2x plus 7 times 3x squared plus 2x plus 2. This is going to equal that original polynomial. So if these equal 0, you end up with a factor. Otherwise, we could have a remainder, which is going to happen in this one. Okay, so we're going to divide 6x cubed minus 13x squared minus 15x plus 21. We're going to divide that by 3x minus 2. So again, what times 3x is going to give us 6x cubed? So 2x squared. So 2 times 3 is 6. X squared times x is x cubed. And multiply it by the second one. So 2x squared times negative 2 is negative 4x squared. Make sure you subtract. Okay, and when you end up with negatives here, that's where people generally screw up. Okay, so 6x cubed minus 6x cubed is 0. Then just be real careful here. So I'm going to write it off to the side. So negative 13x squared minus negative 4x squared. So minus a minus is actually a plus. So negative 13x squared plus 4x squared is negative 9x squared. Carry down the negative 15x. Then start over. So what times 3x gives me negative 9x squared? So negative 3x. Multiply and get negative 9x squared. Multiply times negative 2 to get plus 6x. Subtract. So negative 9x squared minus 9x squared. Sorry, negative 9x squared minus negative 9x squared is 0. Negative 15x minus 6x is negative 21x. Carry down your term. Start over. So what times 3x gives me negative 21x? Just negative 7. X is already there. Okay, negative 7, then multiply. So negative 7 times 3x is negative 21x. Negative 7 times negative 2 is plus 14. Subtract these. Negative 21x minus negative 21x is 0. Negative 21 minus 14 is 7. That's your remainder. Okay, and they want you to write your remainder like this. Okay, with the remainder divided by the divisor, 3x minus 2. Okay, so 7 over this, or whatever the remainder is over what you were dividing by. So then this would be the result. So when you divide this polynomial by 3x minus 2, you get 2x squared minus 3x minus 7 with a remainder of 7 over 3x minus 2. So this one is not a factor. This one does not divide in evenly.